Ronaldinho was football magic at its highest level. At his prime, he could dribble past defenders, score impossible goals, create chances from nothing and make the entire stadium smile. But what if I told you there were players with so much natural talent that they had the potential to reach his level or even go beyond it? The difference was that Ronaldinho turned his talent into greatness, while these players watched their potential disappear. Number 5. Bojan Krkić. When Bojan arrived at Barcelona, people saw something special. He broke records in Barcelona's youth academy and was scoring goals at an incredible rate before he even became a professional. He made his Barcelona debut as a teenager and quickly became one of the youngest goal scorers in the club's history. At one point, the expectations were enormous. Some people believed Barcelona had discovered their next Lionel Messi. Bojan had movement, finishing, intelligence and the confidence to perform at the biggest club in the world while still a teenager. But football can destroy young players when expectations become too heavy. Bojan struggled with the pressure surrounding his career. His development slowed, opportunities became inconsistent and he moved between several clubs searching for the version of himself that everyone expected to see. Bojan still had a respectable career, but he never became the superstar many predicted. The talent was real, the potential was enormous, but potential alone is never enough. Number 4. Hatem Ben Arfa. Ben Arfa was the type of player who could receive the ball surrounded by defenders and make them all disappear. His dribbling was explosive, unpredictable and almost impossible to control. He could change direction in seconds, beat multiple players and produce moments that looked completely unreal. Many people believed he had the technical ability to become one of the greatest French players of his generation. Some even compared his natural flair to the greatest entertainers in football. But consistency became his biggest enemy. Ben Arfa could produce a magical performance one week and disappear for the next several matches. Problems with managers, discipline and tactical demands followed him throughout his career. His talent was never in question. The question was whether he could control his career long enough to become a true legend. When you watch his best moments, you understand why people were so frustrated. The ability was there, the magic was there, but the consistency of Ronaldinho, Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo was never there. Number 3. Robinho. Before Neymar became Brazil's biggest young superstar, there was Robinho. At Santos, he was seen as the next great Brazilian magician. He had incredible dribbling, speed, confidence and the ability to embarrass defenders. He played with freedom and creativity, exactly the qualities people loved about Brazilian football. When he moved to Europe, expectations became even bigger. He joined Real Madrid and later became the first major signing of Manchester City's new era. Robinho had everything needed to become one of the best players in the world. But he never produced greatness consistently enough. His career became a story of brilliant moments instead of complete dominance. Ronaldinho could take control of the biggest matches in the world. Robinho could produce the same magic in short moments, but he never sustained it at the highest level for long enough. Number 2. Alexandre Pato. Pato looked like the complete modern forward. He was fast, technically gifted, intelligent and deadly in front of goal. When he arrived at AC Milan as a teenager, defenders immediately understood they were dealing with something special. Pato could run past defenders with pure speed, control difficult passes and finish with remarkable composure. For a period, he looked like one of the most dangerous young players in world football. The future seemed obvious. Brazil had found another superstar. Then the injuries began. Again and again, Pato was forced to stop. Every time he looked ready to reach another level, another injury interrupted his progress. The explosive speed that made him so dangerous became harder to maintain. Imagine a young player with elite pace, Brazilian technique and the confidence to dominate Serie A while playing for AC Milan. That was Pato. But football can be cruel. Injuries stole years that could have transformed him from a promising superstar into a genuine world legend. And number 1. Adriano. If football talent alone decided greatness, Adriano might have become one of the greatest players in history. He was an absolute monster. He had the power of a heavyweight boxer, the speed of an athlete, a thunderous left foot and technical ability that made him dangerous from anywhere on the pitch. At Inter Milan and with Brazil, Adriano looked unstoppable. Defenders could not simply push him off the ball because he was too powerful. They could not give him space because his left foot could destroy the goal from distance. And when he was at his best, he combined strength and technique in a way very few players could match. People called him the Emperor. That was how dominant he looked. Then tragedy changed everything. The death of his father deeply affected Adriano. His performances declined and his personal struggles began affecting his football career. The player who once looked capable of dominating world football slowly disappeared. That is what makes Adriano's story so painful. This was not a player without talent. This was not someone who simply failed to improve. This was a player who had already shown the world how extraordinary he could be. Ronaldinho became immortal because he gave football some of its greatest moments. But Adriano, Pato, Robinho, Arfa and Bojan remind us that football is not only about talent. Talent gives you the door. Discipline, consistency, health, mentality and circumstances decide whether you walk through it. But one question remains. If Adriano had never lost his father and Pato had never suffered those injuries, could either of them have become greater than?